I
think we're a more complete team. I think we're a better team, and we just seem to make plays when it counts. That's all there is to say.
What do you guys feel like you're more complete?
I think our O-line is better. I think our run game is better. I think our defense is better. I just think our special teams is better. We're just overall a much better team than we were last year.
He's the greatest, and he does a great job leading his team, managing the situations. The bigger the moment get, the more calmer he gets, and the team feeds off of that. And it's hard to run the ball in 4 minutes when you know that he could just throw it and get it probably, but it's wise to let the clock run. But he did a great job today.
Yeah, playing from behind is never fun. But we had our opportunity to make it a one-score game before half, and didn't take advantage of that. Didn't score a touchdown that first drive in the second half. We only got 3. And against teams like this, with a quarterback like that, you're going to have to score 6 and 7. So we didn't do a good enough job of that tonight. Again, disappointment. You play to win. Our goal is to win a Super Bowl, a World Championship, and we didn't accomplish that. So everything that happened this season is kind of null and void in our minds, and it sucks.
Similar to the Cowboys, just connecting them just because, the Cowboys have won Super Bowls, but they both known their share of heartache, those two franchises.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously they played each other twice in the Super Bowl. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe it was Von Miller. Maybe it's just not their time. But maybe it kind of feels like something might be missing in Buffalo, or maybe they're the AFC's version of, I don't know, name somebody, Reggie Miller or Karl Malone. Like they just came along at the wrong time, and that time being the time of Joe Burrow. I love the movie Troy, and at the end of it, Odysseus says, "Tell them I lived in the time of Achilles." Everybody in the AFC right now, Josh Allen, and your man Patrick Mahomes, they're living in the time of Joe Burrow. They're living in the time of Joe Burrow.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
The Bills, sure. Kansas City, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see.
The window is my career.
I love that. I love that.
Conversely,
hey man, I love this dude. I love this dude.
Conversely, it feels like is it just not in the cards for Buffalo? Same way, if it kind of feels like it may. Is it in the cards for Dallas? Just given what they're up against, like Cincinnati went in there and was like, neutral site this, coin flip this. I mean, they fit so Cincinnati, and you know what the irony of it all, Michael? Can I bring up some old shit? You mind? Far be it from me to bring up old shit. Okay.
Come on.
This whole Bengals thing that we had going back to last year, which you have since acknowledged that they're different. But I'm saying,
they're different.
The origin,
and they weren't.
The origin of
but
that,
they certainly, right.
But the origin
Jamar
of that,
Chase.
For those that don't know, was the 2021 NFL draft, and them not going offensive line in the first round. I remember saying there's more rounds to the draft, and they got Jackson Carman, who looked pretty good yesterday. Their offensive line in general looked good yesterday, despite the injuries. But they went wide receiver in the first round, and I know how you like to build teams. You like to construct from the inside out, dominant lines of scrimmages like the Eagles, offensive and defensive lines. That's the type of teams that you like, right? So the Bengals go in and draft another wide receiver. You like typical Bengals, going for the perimeter guy, But yesterday, they physically manhandled them. They got this flashy quarterback, this all-world quarterback. They got these great wide receivers. They got this running game. They got this offensive-minded head coach. But this is it. This is a team. I mean, I keep beating this horse. That will beat you up. Like Philadelphia, like San Francisco. Cincinnati, we don't talk enough about their defense.
Yeah.
We didn't talk enough about their defense last year during their playoff run, which was more opportunistic, I would say. Their defense is a problem, okay? And they went in and shut Buffalo down something serious. And the same thing's gonna happen to Kansas City again. So you said Philadelphia was better than everybody left. The Bengals back together.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. And I love what they did yesterday, and I love what they've done.
It's his conference.
In a
It's his
response.
world. It's his league. That guy right
In a
there.
response, his league. Now, see, now we're going too far. We're going too far. But I like it. I like it. I like your hyperbole. As you say, do everything in moderation, including moderation, right? So, what we got, when you say like Cincinnati fits in that. They're from the same people who say, brought to you by Black Thought is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Brought to you by fill in the player. This basketball player, this football player is your favorite player's favorite player. Cincinnati is Pro Football Focus's favorite team, favorite defense. Because on offense, we got it. We talked about Joe Burrow, love him, love everything he says, everything he does. We've got, explosive guys like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. We can see that. Defensively, though, when you talk about top 5 corners, like in terms of being paid, I bet you a lot of people are looking at Cincinnati's corners and you may not even know who their corners are.
Mike Hilton.
They got really good safeties, Bates and Von Bell. Shout out Buckeye. All right, so you got a lot of these people who are just really, really good players, and those guys don't always get a lot of credit when they're facing name brand stars. That may be the case with Cincinnati on defense I'm talking about, or maybe it's the position of Cincinnati itself. It's in Cincinnati. It's a small market. I know Buffalo's a small market too, but Buffalo's gotten a lot more attention than Cincinnati has. It could be, Mike, that whole drought that I responded to last year. Oh, Cincinnati Bengals, they haven't won a playoff game in a long time, and it's been 30 years since this, 30 years since that. Mike Brown, all the easy, low-hanging fruit that used to come with the Cincinnati Bengals. But these players and this coach, they've all changed the culture of what it means to be a Cincinnati Bengal. And let me tell you, Bill Parcells said a lot of smart things. When he said, you are what your record says you are, not exactly. Zach Taylor's record is under 500, but I'll tell you, he has done a phenomenal job with this team. And the record doesn't even begin to tell what he's done, what his vision is. He's got a vision and what he means to these players and to this franchise as a whole. So I do like them. I'm going to say it right now. I like them going into Kansas City. Even if,
do you?
Yeah, no. I like them. Yeah. I like them.
All right.
I think
I'm pleasantly surprised.
I think they're going to, whether Patrick Mahomes, whether he's healthy or not, he's not healthy. Probably shouldn't play. He will play, shouldn't. I think they're going back to the Super Bowl. I think we got a Cincinnati-Philadelphia Super Bowl. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.